Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 137,433, constituting 59.53%. Leah George Manning CDC, votes obtained 50,269, constituting 21.77%. Gonglo Tiawanse LPP, votes obtained 16,856, constituting 7.30%. Those were the results of the presidency from Nimba County. Now for Simon County. 151 polling places of a total of 152 polling places, constituting 99.34%. Leah George Manning CBC, 29,621, constituting 78.10%. Boyka Joseph N. of UP, votes obtained 4,467, constituting 11.78%. Alberton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 1,110, constituting 2.93%. Those were the presidential results from Simon County. Now for River Chief, 96 polling places of a total of 98 polling places, constituting 97.96%. Leah George Manning of CDC, votes obtained 19,103, constituting 17.27%. Boyka Joseph N. UB, votes obtained 4,417, constituting 16.22%. Alberton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 1,038, constituting 3.81%. Those were the presidential results from the counties. I will now read you the National Presidential Progressive Tally Report. 5,996 polling places of a total of 5,890 polling places, constituting 98.40%. Candidates: Alberton Junior Edward W. GTM, votes obtained 39,712, constituting 2.20%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 786,205, constituting 43.49%. Brown Junior Allen R. LRP, votes obtained 15,408, constituting 0.85%. Cummings Alexander B. CPP, votes obtained 29,148, constituting 1.61%. Fremont Simeon CM MPC, votes obtained 13,020, constituting 0.72%. Gonglo Tiawanse LPP, votes obtained 26,057, constituting 1.44%. Kamara Senior Musini F. Alpha, votes obtained 35,529, constituting 1.97%. Piamon David GB DPPL, votes obtained 5,006, constituting 0.28%. Polly Alexander N. RNC, votes obtained 4,296, constituting 0.24%. Kuyatev Sheikh A. LFM, votes obtained 5,020, constituting 0.28%. Kroma Bendu Alema, Independent, votes obtained 5,850, constituting 0.32%. Miller Richard Say, LFP, votes obtained 2,840, constituting 0.16%. Maniba Clarence K. Lywood, votes obtained 5,119, constituting 0.28%. Morris Robert Friends, Independent, votes obtained 3,282, constituting 0.18%. Nanti Sarah Veslo, or votes obtained 3,583, constituting 0.20%. Tweeder William Ware, DNA, votes obtained 10,987, constituting 0.61%. Turner Joshua Tom, NLP, votes obtained 9,658, constituting 0.53%. Leah George Manning, CDC, votes obtained 791,066. Let me do that again. Leah George Manning, CDC, votes obtained 791,661, constituting 43.79%. Wabo Jeremiah Zeb, votes obtained 9,002, constituting 0.50%. And Yofi Luther N. Rebuilders, votes obtained 6,383, constituting 0.35%. Total valid votes 1,807,766, constituting 100%. Total valid votes 112,875. Total votes 1,920,641. That ends the National Presidential Progressive Tally Report consolidated. Thank you. I now invite my colleague to read the Senate and the representative.
One nine two tally report the consolidated Assembly County signed 151 polling places out of a total of 152, constituting 99.34%. Duncan Creighton O, CBC. Votes obtained 20,457, constituting 52.72%. J. Milton, Independent. Votes obtained 11,164, constituting 28.77%. Zaza Matthew G, Independent. Votes obtained 7,184, constituting 18.51. That's for the Senate sign count. We go to Sando County Electoral District, District 2. 49 polling places out of a total of 49, constituting 100%. Wia Samson Kweju, constituting 4,309 votes. 4,309 votes, constituting 35.85%. Nanbe Otelo Do, EFFL. Votes obtained 2,432, constituting 20.23%. Kofa Jones Aze, PUP. Votes obtained 1,956, constituting 16.27%. That's District 2, Sando County. We go to District 3, Sando County. 50 polling places out of a total of 51, constituting 98.04%. Lower Alex S, CDC. Votes obtained 3,168, constituting 27.03%. Tro Jr., Joseph G, CDP. Votes obtained 2,553, constituting 21.78%. Taule Sylvia A, Independent. Votes obtained 1,000
147, 11847, 27.13%. Grand Ennis Chelsea, UP, vote obtained 7,939, 7939, 18.18%. I am the Senate Progressive County report. Move on to District 2, Grand Julia County, 53 polling places of a total of 54 polling places, 98.15%. Johnson Mary G. LRP, vote obtained 4,218, 418, 32.16%. Duet Way MCDC, vote obtained 3,589, 3589, 27.36%. Tally Alfred W. RA, vote obtained 2,161, 2161, 16.47%. That ends Grand Julia County Progressive County report. Consolidated Senate County is Grand Group. 108 polling places of the total of 110 polling places, 98.18%. Chief Abo Tuwet, CDC, vote obtained 25,261, 2561, 82.26%. Dove Bensinto CPP, vote obtained 5,448, 5448, 17.74%. That ends Grand Pool County. Move on to the electoral district number 1, Grand Pool County. 52 polling places of the total of 53 polling places, 98.11%. Highway Senior Nathaniel N. CPP, vote obtained 3,038, 3038, 20.5%. Bo Alfred Sako Independent, vote obtained 2,655, 2655, 17.70%. Wilson Farkles TLP, vote obtained 2,309, 2309, 15.39%. Move on to electoral district number Grand Pool County. Move on to Maryland County. 166 polling places of the total of 175 polling places, 94.86%. Progressive Tally report. Consolidated Senate, Maryland County. Graham J. Bravo, CDC, vote obtained 12,462, 12462, 25.80%. Topo Wallo E. Lanu, vote obtained 11,250, 11250, 23.29%. Namwe J. Tier, Mark CDC, vote obtained 5,519, 5519, 35.26%. Wallace William W. Independent candidate, vote obtained 5,128, 5128, 32.76%. Howard Ellie Blessing PUP, vote obtained 2,105, 2105, 13.45%. That ends electoral district number 1. We move to electoral district number 2. Maryland County, 55 polling places of the total of 57 polling places, 96.49%. William Anthony F. CPP, vote obtained 8,017, 8017, 45.33%. Chimos Buffalo CDC, vote obtained 7,919, 7919, 44.77%. Photo Tumel YALP, vote obtained 337, 337, 1.91%. We move to electoral district number 3, Maryland County, 62 polling places of the total of 66 polling places, 93.94%. Taylor Austin Blaney Independent, vote obtained 4,130, 4130, 26.93%. Golden Acid Balu CDC, vote obtained 3,961, 3961, 25.83%. Smith Malcolm Puchu PUP, vote obtained 1,777, 1777, 11.59%. That ends the progressive tally report for my oversight.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Kwambai. Now I invite Commissioner Josephine A. to continue with the Senate and representative results.
Thanks, Madam Chair. Progressive tally report consolidated Senate, Grand Bassa County. 404 polling places of total 405 polling places. Percentage 99.75%. Finlay Besonga M Independent, vote obtained 55,624. Percentage 52.24%. Bakwe Janjin CDC, vote obtained 25,384. Percentage 23.84%. Harris Magdalene G Independent, vote obtained 12,396. Percent 11.64%. That was for Grand Bassa County Senate. We move to electoral district 2, Grand Bassa County. 83 polling places of total 84 polling places. Percentage 98.81%. Thanks J. Clarence T. Independent. Votes obtained 5,361. Percent 28.12. Carol Mary N. CDC. Votes obtained 4,000. 72,171. Percent 18.61. Sese Bala G, UP, votes obtained 21,754. Percent 18.26. That was a Senate. Go down to electoral district 1, Mount Jubilee County. 111 polling places of the total 140 polling places. Percent 79.29. Popol Golden Obi, independent. Votes obtained 5,406. Percent 16.32. Donald Maria Alva, CDC. Votes obtained 4,547. Percent 13.73. Body Sa Arrow, independent. Votes obtained 4,468. Percent 13.49. Go to electoral district 2, Mount Jubilee County. 82 polling places of the total of 82 polling places, 100%. Jones Alpha Popolu, CDC. Votes obtained 11,545. Percent 46.39. Oribel Festival S, PUP. Votes obtained 6,436. Percent 25.86. Field H Markers, CPP. Votes obtained 3,375. Percent 13.56. We move to electoral district 3, Mount Jubilee County. 65 polling places of total 73 polling places. Percent 89.04. Anto Blair Allen A, independent. Votes obtained 9,928. Percent 50.78. Bakole Dorothy Q, independent. Votes obtained 3,481. Percent 17.81. Smith Jr. John Solonte, UP. Votes obtained 3,472. Percent 17.76. We go to electoral district 4, Mount Jubilee County. 64 polling places of the total 71 polling places, 90.14%. Sapiatu J. Jimmy, UP. Votes obtained 3,821. Percent 20.44. Yeah, Emmanuel, CDC. Votes obtained 3,787. Percent 20.26. Cooper Francis F, PUP. Votes obtained 3,556. Percent 19.02. Go to electoral district 5, Mount Jubilee County. 75 polling places of total 75 polling places, 100%. Gaia Clarence G, CDC.
invite Commissioner Sayer to continue the reading of Senate and Representative results.
Senate results most of our county. 1,998 polling places out of 2,008 polling places, constituting 99.50%. Sir Hallie Joseph, CDC, votes per team, 373,628, constituting 56.47%. Raymond JMP, UP, votes per team, 151,120, constituting 22.84%. Victoria Tyler Quickly, CPP, votes per team, 50,053, constituting 7.56%. Oswego County Electoral District 1. 134 polling places out of 134 polling places constitute 100%. Yatta Brigade Barry, CPP, votes per team, 5,358, constituting 13.35%. Ruth L. James, CDC, votes per team, 3,715, constituting 9.26%. Morris S. Babi, PUP, votes per team, 2,899, constituting 7.23%. Electoral District 2, Oswego County. 128 polling places out of 128 polling places, constituting 100%. Seku Sarafinde Kane, UP, votes per team, 9,965, constituting 22.36%. England Doyen J, Independent, votes per team, 9,432, constituting 21.17%. Massa A. Sharif, NDP, votes per team, 7,502, constituting 16.83%. Oswego County Electoral District 3. 106 polling places out of 106 polling places, constituting 100%. Sumo Koli Moba, ALP, votes per team, 8,979, constituting 23.89%. Patrick Komoya, Independent, votes per team, 6,997, constituting 18.61%. Sibel Bashel, CD, UP, votes per team, 5,987, constituting 15.93%. Electoral District 4, Oswego County. 161 polling places out of 163 polling places reporting, constituting 98.77%. Michael M. Thomas, Independent, votes per team, 14,408, constituting 26.33%. Swakoko Aaron Dennis, Independent, votes per team, 9,746, constituting 17.81%. Momo B. Kamara, CDC, votes per team, 7,177, constituting 13.11%. Electoral District 5, Oswego County. 98 polling places out of 98 polling places reporting, constituting 100%. Priscilla A. Kupo, UP, votes per team, 8,400, constituting 15.66%. Kwesi Johnson Senior X Independent, votes obtained 4,880, constituting 14.48%. Electoral District 6, Nasarawa County. 127 polling places out of 128 polling places, constituting 99.22%. Samuel Aaron Enders, Independent, votes obtained 18,093, constituting 38.62%. Harris Johnson, UP, votes obtained 4,870, constituting 10.40%. Woki K. Dodo, Independent, votes obtained 4,746, constituting 10.13%. Electoral District 9, Nasarawa County. I'll skip 8 and 7 because 101 polling places out of 102 polling places. I said I'll skip Electoral District 7 because the vote from yesterday. Frank Sir Foko, constituting Electoral District 10, Nasarawa County. 129 polling places out of 129 polling places reporting, constituting 100%. Yeke Wa Kaluba, Independent. Yeke Sikwini, Independent, votes obtained 2,427, constituting 5.36%. Electoral District 4, Nasarawa County. 119 polling places out of 119 polling places reporting, constituting 100%. Jerry K. Yogo, Independent, votes obtained 6,280, constituting 15.56%. Prince D. Kwampley, CDC, votes obtained 5,259, constituting 13.03%. Masuen Sar Foko, Independent, votes obtained 3,658, constituting 9.06%. Electoral District 13, Nasarawa County. 110 polling places out of 111 polling places, constituting 99.10%. Edward P. Flomo, Jr., CEC, votes obtained 14,397, constituting 39.61%. Cornelia Kra Topa, UP, votes obtained 9,097, constituting 25.03%. Solomon Chokwe, Independent, votes obtained 2,005, constituting 5.52%. Electoral District 15, Nasarawa County. 95 polling places out of 96 polling places reporting, constituting 98.96%. Abu B. Kamara, CDC, votes obtained 70,692. Percentage 56.18%. Amos Ben 12, UP, votes obtained 7,441, constituting 23.63%. Nathaniel P. Stevens, PUP, votes obtained 1,778, constituting 5.65%. Electoral District 17, Osirado County. Bernard Lou Benson, CDC, votes obtained 12,000. Osirado County Electoral District 17. 170 polling places out of 171 polling places, constituting 99.02%. Bernard Lou Benson, CDC, 12,656 votes obtained, constituting 23.51%. Abraham C. Sissi, CPP, votes obtained, 5,640, constituting 10.48%. Jennifer L. Massive, UP, votes obtained, 5,064, constituting 9.41%.
Thank you, Commissioner Seo. Now ask Commissioner Howard to read Senate and Representative results.
Evening. I will be referring to you Senate and Representatives report from the following counties, Long and Nima counties, from the following electoral district. For Long County, we will be reporting on electoral district 3 and 4 for representatives and the Senate. And then for Nima County, we will report on the Senate and electoral district 4 and 9. I commence with Long County. Progressive salary report consolidated for the Senate Tuesday, October 17, 2023. Long County, 553 polling places of the total of 555 polling places, constituting 99.64%. Mehe Johnny K, Independent. Votes obtained, 77,730, representing the total valid votes of 44.08%. Kafa Edward W. PUP, votes obtained, 55,865, representing the total valid votes of 31.68%. Nazar Mohammed A. ALP, votes obtained, 10,338, representing the total valid votes of 5.86%. This constitutes returns for the Senate or county. We proceed with electoral district 3, Long County. 92 polling places of the total of 93 polling places, constituting 98.92%. Core Joshua Marvin, CDC, votes obtained, 19,297, constituting the valid votes of 61.83%. Zawaro Orlando K, UP, votes obtained, 8,103, constituting the valid votes of 25.96%. 0.44%. Walker Charles Teach, MDR, votes obtained 5,506, constituting a valid vote of 18.94%. Zagben Benjamin S. Lino, votes obtained 5,033, constituting a valid vote of 17.31%. That concludes electoral district 2, Lima County. We received electoral district 4, Lima County, 82 polling places of the total of 84 polling places, constituting 97.62%. Carbon Bumpu LCDC, votes obtained 7,585, constituting a valid vote of 28.93%. Mensa S. Ernest M. MDR, votes obtained 7,325, constituting a valid vote of 27.94%. Juan Orlando M. NBC, votes obtained 2,036, constituting a valid vote of 7.77%. We received the district number 9, Lima County, 74 polling places of the total of 75 polling places, constituting 98.67%. One-way tie, independent, votes obtained 6,509, constituting a valid vote of 29.92%. Wackolo Johnson N. CDC, votes obtained 4,190, constituting a valid vote of 19.26%. Degba Gongwea O. MDR, votes obtained 3,051, constituting a valid vote of 14.03%. This concludes the reports for Bong and Lima County respectively.
Thank you very much, Ala, for that meeting. Let me say to us that as of tomorrow, only updated reports on the presidency, the Senate, and the representative elections will be read. In other words, what we have read before, once the votes have not changed and they have reached 100%, we'll not read them again. And of course, you can go on the portal results.nec.liberia.org to further read these reports. Let me also make a correction. My colleague just drew my attention to the reading of the National Presidential Progressive Tally Reports, wherein the numbers for the polling places were not correct. So I'll read that now. The National Presidential Progressive Tally Report consolidated from 5,796 polling places of a total of 5,890 polling places, constituting 98.40%. Corrected. You will recall that one of you journalists drew our attention to district number 7 regarding, I think, the issue about the percentages read at the top for the polling places that we reported at that time, wherein we reported 100% completed, and then the next day we reported 99%. The data center checked this out and provides this information. Please listen carefully. Electoral District 7 results. After reporting 100% on Sunday, party agents and observers flagged an issue with the results for code 30372 at Charles W. Bronston School, polling place 04. Data center says the elections magistrate requested a recount of the votes on Monday. The records were tallied and updated file sent to the NEC Data Center. All the observers are aware of this as they signed onto the updated results. However, the NEC Results Management System demands that a justification be provided and signed off by the Elections Magistrate before the updated records can be processed. The magistrate has been asked to appear with his justification of the process he conducted in order to conclude and to announce a 100% for Electoral District 7 in Montserrat County. We will now take your questions. Today we take 8 questions.
Okay, so thank you very much, Madam Commissioner. I'm Nelson Collet, and I report for the school network. Thank you, first of all, for providing the correction for the number of polling places just a couple of seconds ago. But my first concern comes from right there. Considering the fact that you are not reading these results offhand, you are reading from a prepared text. Is there any justification for that particular number, considering that you are reading from a prepared text? Do you have something else on the paper and you said something different? Where did the correction come from? That's
So I
one.
will answer that question now. I'm a human being, and you can miss numbers when you are reading. This is why it was important to draw my attention to it, to make the correction which I've just done.
Thank you. The next concern has to do with the number of invalid votes. We have 112,875 invalid votes as reported by you. Considering the fact that as part of your calendar, the National Elections Commission, there's a portion wherein you were to carry on the voter awareness, and all of that. Considering the number of invalid votes, over 100,000, is it fair to say that the National Elections Commission failed to adequately sensitize our people when it comes to marking the ballot?
I will answer you by saying the Commission did not fail to raise awareness. Many things are obtaining with respect to Liberians being able to mark the ballot correctly. You will recall that during the biometric voter registration and during the campaign, oftentimes we have Liberians punching holes in the eyes and ears of candidates they do not favor. They have even brought down posters and what have you. Perhaps this was also transferred to the ballot. Aggression, attitudes, and what have you are usually transferred to the ballot. Instead of marking the person that you are for, you mark the person that you hate, the person that you don't want to win. This probably also obtained during this period. Secondly, it is important to note that CVE is not just with the Elections Commission for a brief period of about 3 months. This should be an ongoing exercise. Moreover, it should be integrated in the national curriculum so that schools begin to teach through the National Elections Commission, providing support how to mark the ballot. This is a long-term process, and just 3 months perhaps is insufficient to get the kind of results that we all want.
What do you intend to do differently to reduce that number? In the case of the second round,
Sorry,
what do you intend to do?
wants to add something.
So let me say to you, the invalid vote is not only unique to one election, it's unique to all the elections. So at the level of the question is, when an invalid vote, if the senatorial election and the representative election, these are accumulated figures that you see. Sometimes people go to the polling place and just decide to say, I'm not going to vote for any other person besides the president. And when they leave it becomes invalid. Sometimes people go to the say, I want to get this person in the representative election and not vote for the president chair said, election is everyone's business. If you are interested in the electoral process and you are taking part in the electoral process, it's incumbent upon you to go and educate the people on how to vote. Even though we have done massive civic education. In fact, this is the first time in the Electoral Commission that we have civic education taking place in the 73 electoral districts across the country. So civic education for the Electoral Commission was done well. But again, we can be there, we can be here, and when people get to the booth, because the vote is your secret, when you get to the booth, some of our educated people can go and write their name. And say, I'm writing my name on the ballot paper. And they do that mostly in the urban area. So yes, we will do our best to conduct civic education, but that particular aspect is always one like even to ensure that when you go to vote, if your vote is invalid, it's just that you are somebody who just go to vote. So that onus is on all of us, so that next time, and even in Ghana, I will speak. There was time in Ghana when they have more than 10 million invalid votes. The last election Ghana had. So invalid vote depends on how you want to mark your ballot when you get to that place, because in the vote is a secret for you and your constitution.
Thank you, Commissioner. But let me also say that we assure you, as we've done in the past, we will conduct a survey to know how people mark their ballot in these elections, and whatever analysis that comes out of that process, you will get to know.
To ensure that you have the requisite civic and voter education in collaboration with UNC supporting the CVE process, like my colleague said. We have the civil society also present, because you have those community-based organizations who collaborated with the NEC, and then they were impacting the CVE themselves. So we did everything diligently to ensure that we reached to the voters at every level, including the gender, including women, including people with disability, to ensure that the public get the message. So as you say, this is everybody's business. We will continue pre and post elections until we get to the optimum level.
Thank you. Thank you. Next question.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Madam Commissioner. My name is Ayesi and I report for KMTV with 5,796 out of 5,890 polling places, constituting 98.40. We are left with 94 polling places. Is it fair to say from the Commissioner, taking into consideration everything constant, that this election is not possible to be won on the first round, and not to waste the brain people time to go for the runoff? Two, there is this concern have you received any information or concern from the Unity Party contesting 10% of the total number of percentages you announced? In a dispute, it's been alleged that the Unity Party is contesting 10% of the total number of percentages you have announced.
This is not before us now, but I assure you we will ask the legal section to see whether that information has reached them when we will report tomorrow. On the issue about first round, the Elections Commission conducts election. It is the Liberian people who decide whether a candidate wins first round or wins second round. Where we are now, we wait for the final results. When those results come about, you standing here will determine who got the first round or second round, because we will provide the votes of who will be the winner in the presidential as well as senatorial and representative elections.
Thank you very much. My name is Evelyn Siwi. I report for DW and AFP. Based on your earlier statements about the alleged manipulation of data at the sports complex, can you kindly tell us, based on your investigation, the next investigation, what have you found in terms of in whose favor were the data manipulated, or in whose candidate's favor, based on your investigation?
We have not found anything. The because we just told you that the investigation is ongoing, and when the findings come about, we'll have you informed.
Okay. My name is Dennis Nipson. I report for ABC Radio and correspondent VOA. Today, based on your announcement from the presidential tallying from the counties, I realized that Bombing, Bom, River G, Maryland, Grand Crew were called, the same numbers that were called yesterday. You call them today for these counties that were mentioned. Is there any reason why you are repeating the numbers that were called on yesterday? And also with the way the reports are coming, there's a possibility of a runoff. And the election workers, net workers, presiding officer to the queue operators, they have complained that they have not received contract sheet or papers, or they have not received any payment. What is the NEC doing about that as we go towards the runoff?
We will check that information because we did sign contracts. We did deploy those contracts to the temporary staff. So those who probably may have told you that we have not received the contracts, we need to work with the administration to see how, what has happened there, and to speed up sending those contracts to the temporary staff. With respect to announcing results that we announced before, that was your question, right?
Yes.
Okay, those were the results, but it helps the flow of the reading in terms of the categories that we have been presenting. So that should not be a problem. If we receive results, we add them, we update them. If we have not received results, we don't add them. You understand? What we read are the results that have been presented to you.
Thank you, Madam.
Yes,
Thank you, Madam.
is that the last question? Because I'm curious.
Thank you, Madam Chair. My name is Oscar Mova. I am the Executive Director for Journalists Initiative for Peaceful Elections in Liberia, JPL, and the CEO for LID First Television. I want to thank the Board of Commissioners for the lot of work we've done over the time. Nevertheless, since the commencement of the announcement of provisional results, we've observed a number of lapses ranging from your admittance to error in percentages, earlier announced to reports of next staff and arrested for ballot stuffing. I'd like to know from the anchor of the Commission, how will you describe the Commission's attitude or approach towards these elections that many Liberians term as crucial to the peace and tranquility of Liberia? Thank you.
Sorry, did I hear you say something about next attitude?
I want you to kindly describe the Commission's attitude or approach towards these elections that many Liberians and our international partners see these elections as crucial.
Oh, yes. The elections are short elections, and you have really said it right. And we hope that everybody else believes that. But I will say to you that the transparency of the process is cardinal. And this is what we have been doing. When we make mistakes, we come back to you and tell you that we have made a mistake and we correct that mistake or those mistakes. Uploaded to on the portal results that NCLiberia.org, they are corrected and we even reference you to go and check. That's the best we can do. If there are things happening within the magisterial offices, we brought them to you. We told the Liberian people, we are not concealing any information, we're not holding back on anything, even if it looks like it appears to be against the commission, we have told you. And we will continue to do that. That is the transparency I'm sure you and other Liberians and the international and regional communities are looking for. Make mistake, correct it. Inform everybody that you have made a mistake and you have corrected it. So all of us can move on.
Thank you. My name is Sharma Dawa. I work for the United Methodist Radio. My concern has to do with security. We have been here almost 1 week. We've been here. I want to know from you, more especially the commissioner here, how safe is a family, including you, when it comes to security, even though our attention is on the election result, and there have been a couple of threatened statements by individuals. How prepared are you? The Liberian government are able to provide security for you and your family? So I just wanted to address that.
Thank you for your question. The Board of Commissioners says that it is safe.
Final question. My name is Gerald Collins, and I write for First Page Africa. Madam Chair, the other time you admitted that your data analyst at the Office of Subject to Investigation from the complaint of the CDC. What is the latest on the investigation? And secondly, when the process started, you were very fast in announcing more results, especially in polling places. But since Sunday, as those polling places decreased, District 8, which is an urban area, and other areas in Montserrat, they are not completed. What is the problem?
We do not have a problem with that. What is obtaining is that as we receive the results from the tallying process, we announce them. Also, to your query on the investigation with the complaints from the CDC and one of our staff, we tell you that we wrote to them acknowledging their complaint and invited them to the conference by way of a written communication, also on the mobile conversation with the political affairs section. To date, we are informed by the political affairs section that they said they will write us back. So we are waiting for that letter. Until then, the commission continues to do its work. Thank you very much for coming. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, folks, I just thank you so kindly for following. My name is Joseph Kepula. Join us tomorrow.